point in time, you realize, like, okay, this can't be like a thing you do 3 days a week. This has got to be a thing you do every day. Like, my body has to like know for sure it's going to work. And every day, work has got to get done.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't do that, I feel like it's going to slide off. And when I've taken days off and then I get back to it, it's like I feel way more slide now than I did when I was 20 or 30. It's like the slide is like, you know,
like
it's steeper.
Yes.
It's steeper. It lasts longer. It's harder to get back up there again. Like, okay, stay here. Don't let it slide.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is your slide, is it usually come by way, like if you catch a fucking cold or something like that?
That
it's
could
usually
happen.
That, right?
Yeah, that could be it. Or too many days of no sleep.
Yeah.
Too many days of no sleep will get me. You know, if I'm just traveling a lot or doing something that's like very intensive and I have to get up in the morning or I have to handle something, family stuff or whatever, if I have to get up early, it's just that wrecks you. That's the one that gets you.
Yeah.
And then you take a day or two off and then you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
And then you got to travel again and, you know, maybe you're going overseas and, you know, then it's a long travel.
It's a whole thing,
yeah.
man. You got to plan out your workouts.
But you just have to do it. If you don't, if you just decide, oh, take a nap. Then you won't do it, and then you're going to take the fucking nap later. Let's go.
Yeah,
you got to go. Let's go.
When you land, this is what I like doing. When I travel out of the country and I land, whatever time it is.
Right to the gym.
Hit the gym.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the only way I think to avoid like significant jet lag.
Yes.
The other thing that they say is to fast. They say even if you're on a 16-hour flight, don't eat on the flight. They say don't eat on the flight.
And the idea behind that is?
I don't know why, but everybody that I've talked to says to avoid jet lag, one of the best ways is to not eat on the flight and to just sort of land, get a workout in, and let your body get back on its normal cycle. And you won't have the same kind of jet lag.
And still not eat when you land. Just land, train, and then eat out? I can't do that.
I've never done it. I'm on a plane and I'm eating. I'm going to eat 3-4 times.
Gotta eat, brother.
Fucking eating all the time. I don't like the idea of not eating when I'm on a plane. Like, I'm going to eat.
Gotta eat.
Yeah, I think there's 100% something to the workout, though. That seems to reset me as good as anything.
It's
maybe not eating and then a workout would be even better, but I've never tried it.
How do you do this? Because I think about this too as well. Like the difference between when you're tired and you feel like we've been here before, I know I'm fucking fatigued, but I'm still going to push through this. And like you said, I'm going to get it in, whether it's at midnight or 7. How do you know the difference between that and compared to
something's wrong?
Dude, I got to listen to my body.
Yeah. I think it's just an education. You know, you have
over time, right?
Yeah, you have those days where you do push it when you shouldn't and then you get sick.
Yeah.
And you go, okay, I see what I did.
Yeah.
Or you have those days where you push through and you feel way better. I've had those too. And you got to kind of feel them out. And the only way you know is if you know your body. And the only way you know your body is if you push your body all the time.
And try it.
Yeah. When you have a fucking insane schedule. I know a lot of people with insane schedules, but yours might be at the top of the list. You're right up there with anybody. I don't know how you maintain all of the things that you do and still have energy.
Yeah. What I try to do is try to schedule my day as best as I can. And, you know, when you're busy, and all of us are busy in our own way, so I really try to make sure that I'm paying attention to the schedule. I'm really looking at it. And I'm going to take a fine-tooth comb through it and go, not that. Because it's easy just to say, yeah, I'll do it. Oh, this thing is for 10 minutes, Joe. Can you? Yeah, okay, I'll do it. And before you know it, all that shit, it's an hour, and then it's 2 hours and all that. So I really try to make sure that I'm looking at the schedule and try to be smart about the moves these days. And I also learned, man, there's just power in saying no.
Yeah.
No,
you gotta have you time.
Yes.
You time is important. Like you can't, one of the things I always tell everybody, discipline is really important, but also enthusiasm is really important. Like
that's right.
I tell these guys with comedy, if you feel burnt out, take some days off.
Yes.
There's no harm in that. Like you want enthusiasm. There's like something about being enthusiastic with comedy, and I think with a lot of things. Like you want to have that. You don't want it to be a drudgery.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want it to be a colonoscopy. You want to go in there.
Yeah, you want to have a good time and you want to appreciate it. And sometimes when you overdo things, you just don't feel that enthusiastic about them. So you got to balance it out. But again, it's an education. So you got to do it the wrong way. And they go, okay, what did I fuck up?
And learn from it.
Yeah.
Dude, I always say with enthusiasm, you can really move mountains.
Yeah.
Right? You can really move mountains with enthusiasm because it starts with that.
Mike Tyson had a great phrase. He said, discipline is doing what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. That's real discipline.
Yeah.
Like that's what made Mike Tyson.
Yes.
You know, and the proof is in the result. But that's real. If you could just force yourself into being enthusiastic about everything, even shit you don't want to do, like you got to do hill sprints. You're like, fuck yeah, we're doing these fucking hill sprints.
Fucking get
Let's
after
go.
it. Yes.
Yeah, and then you get excited, and then it becomes something stimulating instead of a drudgery.
You know what it is too? It's that thing where I think like you learn about, especially when it comes to training and that kind of thing, where it's either you look at it like, fuck, this is something I gotta do, or I get to do.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah,
like
I get to do
it, man.
Yeah,
what a privilege this is.
I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are like seriously ill and injured, and they can't do it. God, they would wish they'd fucking give anything to be able to do it.
One more time.
Yeah,
that's right.
And we are lucky. We're lucky as shit. Anybody right now that's able-bodied and hears this is lucky as fuck.
Lucky, man.
Just lucky.
Lucky and privileged. I would say that.
Super lucky.
For sure.
And if you can just keep that in your mind, that's the problem. People get just accustomed to whatever they have, and then they want more. They're not satisfied, but gratitude is so important. I know it's one of those hippie crystal fucking wooden beads things that annoys the shit, because you hear it from the wrong people.
Attitude of gratitude. And,
there's certain things that get co-opted by the word God, I think, is the same way. It's like it's co-opted by some people, and then people have this negative association with it. But I think gratitude is one of those. It is real, and it's really important. And if you could just appreciate your friends and appreciate your life and appreciate people and appreciate what you get to do, you can fucking change your whole tone of existence. You change the frequency you exist on.
Where you vibrate.
Yeah.
You can change, man.
You change people around you, too, because they get excited by it.
Yeah, that's right. It affects them,
That's
too.
what I love to do with these guys. I get excited. We're having fun. We're exercising, but we're all laughing. We're having a great time.
Yeah.
It was fun. They were looking over you. They're like, are we fucking working out with The Rock? Shane kept like nudging me, like, dude, we're working out with The Rock. What the fuck? What the fuck? It was awesome.
It was awesome, man.
It was awesome. But enthusiasm and appreciation, it's like those are key concepts in life. And even if you're not where you want to be in life and you're grinding and you're on that hustle.
And there's a lot of people like that.
I get it.
Right?
I get it. Keep grinding. But also appreciate it. Appreciate that hustle. Appreciate this thing. Appreciate this fucking beautiful, chaotic, unknown existence you're in.
Thing we call life.
Yeah, that you don't know what the fuck is going to happen. It's open-ended. It's wide.
Yes, man.
It's a complete open loop experience. You don't know what the fuck is coming next, and you're just trying to enjoy the ride.
You have no fucking idea.
No idea.
Hey, woman. Since your man ain't got no heart, why don't you go to our apartment tonight and I'll show you a real man.
There you go.
What?